made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Here's the toss play now, running left. Gets some space around the 30. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down. He'll hand it off. Third down. Makes the grab on the move. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And there's the handoff. Past the marker and still going. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught. Completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First and long now after the penalty. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Tight end goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Bulldogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football.
Looking to scramble.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
To come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Aggies will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on his fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Back to throw again. He fires downfield. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Georgia. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Henderson. An effective play, good for a 1st down of the 35.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Quarterback operating an empty set. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They get there on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
The Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Now here he goes. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And now the running back's got it again.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown.
When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They bring them down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the single back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Takes a deep shot on the move. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Takes the toss and heads left. Slings right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's 1st and goal.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the move now. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Cut quickly. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Snap motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Zips it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Dogs pick up enough for a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Handoff in a single back formation. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The back in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Throwing up play action. He escapes the pocket.
Looking to scramble now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
Tries to get it to the running back. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Off the play fake on first down.
The tight end has got it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. They'll try a pass here.
Nice grab. It's Henderson. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they finally bring him down at the 5.
Offense really threatening now.
Second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Screen to the wide receiver. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Defense is coming after him. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And just like that, you go from knocking on the door, ready to put points on the board, to taking a sack. As we all know, when you move down inside the 10-yard line and you decide to throw the ball, things happen fast. You've got to make quick decisions and get the ball out of your hands.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal.
Delayed handoff. Breaking tackles and going. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Here's the snap. Offense.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. They cap the drive with 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. He'll hand it off.
He's got room to run.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down play coming up.
Wants to throw it.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Now they're running on the toss. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
They'll toss it to the right side.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Toss play to the running back going left.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Aggies are on the move here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down after the incompletion.
Chewing clock with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss on the play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Henderson.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down.
Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense cannot be stopped.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Texas A&M 38, Georgia 17.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Can they score and score quickly? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it, and it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pass caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Let's go.
It's a shotgun run ball. He's got the first down and still motoring.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what potentially capable of doing.
Getting set. Here's second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long.
He's hit as he throws it.
And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent.